Dead. Morning. Kill me, please. I'm so motherfucking tired. Like, some days I just wake up and I'm like, why? I missed the episode of Skinny Confidential, but I heard about the massages, and she said it could depuff you, so it's worth a shot. I don't know why I'm making that sound. Alright, let's go. Okay, so usually when I do my makeup for the toast, I look like a slob, but since I'm filming it today, I figured I'd put in a little bit of effort. I'm so dead, I like literally can't breathe. Okay, this is my skin ritual. I feel like it's really important to put on a bunch of shit on your face before your actual makeup because it really affects the way the makeup like sinks into your skin. So first is a classic Tarte H2O serum. I could literally use this all day. It smells like heaven. Ooh, I'm a little sore. My eyes are like super dark today. I wonder if Jackie's awake. Okay. A little spritz, rose water, Mario Badescu. Delightful. Then I'm gonna do primer. I use the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. It's fine. Like, I'm almost done with it. Will I rebuy it? I don't know. And I do all this with my hands. I just think, A, you lose a lot of product when you use a brush, and B, like, my hands are clean, so I can do whatever I want. Sort of clean. My chin and nose are always super dry. Then MAC Brightening Cream. Just a little goes a long way. It can make you look sweaty if you do it wrong. Just like in the areas I would usually highlight. So like here, here, here. Great. Okay, so my skin is pretty hydrated. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that MAC Strobe Cream I just used. Put a little bit on my hand. Very generous amount. I can't believe how ugly I look. And then I haven't been using foundation recently. I've been using this IT Cosmetics CC cream. A little goes a long way. So I'll do like, I have a big face. So like 1 1/4 squirt. I hate that word. Damp Beauty Blender. and just go nuts. Mixing the MAC Strobe Cream helps your foundation be like not so matte and dry, but like a little bit more dewy, but not too crazy that you like look like you're sweating. That's like my worst nightmare. Put it on your eyes. My eyes are super dark today. I think it's a little mascara and some designer handbags. I have a big pimple. I literally felt the pimple grow yesterday at Olivia's birthday dinner. Went home, there it was. It wasn't there when I left. Don't you just love when that happens? Move it down your neck. Very important. Wait, I look like a ghost. I'm never lifting my neck again. I want all my clothes designer. Ooh, I want someone else to buy them. All right, next, concealer. I've been going back and forth between NARS and Shape Tape. So today I'm just doing Shape Tape. A lot comes out, like on the applicator. I literally have to go like, but it's good that NARS one, like literally, like you buy it and it's done in a week. I've had this one for like 6 months. It's just a lot of product, so I do a little bit less. I get redness here and here. And Kylie doesn't contour her forehead anymore, so I don't contour my forehead anymore. Same blender. But I'm not even using a mirror today, so like odds are I'm gonna end up looking really scary. Anyone else get like terrible redness in their nostrils? Like right in the corner. Also put the concealer on your eyelid because then it's like a primer for eyeshadow, even though I don't wear a ton of eyeshadow. All the way up the eyelid. Let me look in a real mirror and make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, good, okay. Gorgina. And then we're gonna set. I use Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is some shitty e.l.f. brush that I adore. J'adore. This basically just makes sure your concealer doesn't go anywhere. I'm actually probably gonna take my makeup off after the toast today, so it doesn't even matter. But basically anywhere you put concealer, just put a little powder. Gorge! Oh my god, it looks so much better. All right, next up is bronzer, which is literally the most important part. I use this Morphe palette that just cracked in my bag. I'm so upset. And I've been trying out a new technique. Usually I use like a big bronzer brush to contour, but someone taught me this and I've been doing it. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks okay. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. I don't really know what it's for, but I've been using it for my contour. It just helps it be like a little bit more defined. So I take the darkest shade first, take like a decent amount of product. Just hang on, okay? Bring it around the forehead. Other side. I think it looks good. You gotta blend it out, but like it makes for like a much more sharp contour. Side of my forehead. Okay, so it looks like a little extreme for like the morning toast, but I have this big brush. This is a big Tarte powder brush. I'm gonna take the lightest bronzer shade and blend it out. Gorgie, do you know her? I do. She's awesome. I feel like I blended it too much. I want more now. Yeah, I think that's good. Good balance. Next up, I'm doing blush, which is my absolute favorite part. I could literally put blush all over my face, and I do. Laura Mercier, it's a Lush Nectarine. It's like this really like, it's not even pink, it's like, I don't know, it's pink, yeah. I use it all the time. And this is some old ass Bobbi Brown brush that has so much product on it, because I've been using it for blush forever, that even if I don't put any blush on it, it comes out. Smile. Smile. Don't smile. Gorge. Let's highlight. What's up? This is What's Up by Benefit. It's like a stick. And then it has a blender at the bottom that I never use. Gorge. Something subtle. It's daytime. All right, now moving on to the eyes. This is a NARS palette. It's from the Man Ray collection. I use literally one color in it. It's actually pretty good. And this is a Tarte double-sided brush. My eyes are already primed with concealer and setting powder, so I'm taking this. I don't really love eyeshadow, so I go for something really like normal looking. This is like the off-white, and I do it on my lid. I just think when I wear dark eyeshadow, it makes my eyes look like they're dark, which is not what I want. I just spent my whole morning brightening my face. So just a little, cover the whole thing. And then I'll use the fluffier side of the brush with this like bronzy brown, just for the crease. And it's like very subtle. I'm not into eyeshadow. This feels like Vogue. Yeah, like literally nothing crazy. I hate when I get my makeup done and I like have a smoky eye. Like that doesn't look good on anyone. Okay, great. Then eyelashes. I've been using the same mascara forever and nobody uses it. It's like not a popular brand, but I don't care. First you gotta curl. And this curler is from 1994. And the older your the older your eyelash curler, the better. I try and hold for as long as possible, like move around, readjust, la-di-da. I got my eyebrows done yesterday and it really makes me feel like I have a whole new face, 'cause I do. I have like one set of eyelashes that are just better. They are naturally better, they get curled better, they get covered in a mascara better. It's just better. Laura Geller mascara. It's called Lash Boss, I think. It's so good. And a lot of people do like that thing where they bring the mascara to the root and then like wiggle up. I don't think that's good. I just put a mascara like I was taught to. Wow, that looks good. I want all my clothes designer. This one's a little clumpy. There we go. Still a little clumpy. I feel like when you try and like fix the clump, you just make it worse. Nice. Next up, brows. Even though since I got my brows done yesterday, like they're in pretty good shape, I'll still do like a little drawing in and a little gel just to make sure they don't go crazy. So my tool of use is the Benefit double-sided goof-proof pencil, One side is a spoolie brush, which even if you're not into doing your eyebrows, I can't stress how important it is just to brush them. They look so different, look. Oh, look at the difference, huge. And then the other side is like an angled pencil, and it's fantastic. I buy this thing in like 2 shades darker than my regular brow because I actually want like darker brows, but I'm too afraid to dye them. So I just pencil them instead. Because this is I think a shade 5. I should be like a shade 3, maybe even a 2. Because I have like light brown, but I just like to make them look darker than they are because I'm a liar. So this Anastasia Beverly Hills gel is really strong. Like I sometimes get it all over my face, so I try and clean the brush first. This is, I think, Espresso is the shade. I'm scared. It's really pigmented, and then it gets like on my skin. Then I just worked so hard to contour. And then finally, setting it with NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray from a distance. I look a little sweaty. It's just because it's drying. I'll look better in a second. I'm gonna go take my hair down, put on deodorant, and like attempt to find something to wear that I haven't worn this week. Okay, I'm going to pick up Jackie. I'm obviously wearing the same lipstick I always wear. Salt Life by Tarte. This is what I'm wearing. I look very cute, trust me. And I'll see you in a bit.
Sun's up, it's a little after 12. Make breakfast for myself, leave the work for someone else. People say that it's just a phase. They tell me to act my age. Well, I am on this perfect day. Nothing's standing in my way. On this perfect day, when nothing can go wrong. It's the perfect day. Tomorrow's gonna come too soon.
So this is my closet. I'm not sure entirely what I want to wear today, but I am feeling a little large and in charge, so I'm going to go for some flattering off the shoulder vibes, and then maybe a pair of loose shorts. These are my shorts. They're so disorganized because I'm always looking for another. Oh, these are my black loose shorts. Hold on. Got them. Okay, this actually looks as good as it's gonna get today. I never put the arms in my shirts because I still need to do stuff around the house, and these just get in my way, so I'll put my arms in later. Two more tricks of the trade. Everyone always asks me what strapless bra I wear because my jugs are enormous, and I actually wear a corset most of the time. If it's not a crop top, I do have one strapless bra for when I wear crop tops, but when I'm not wearing a strapless crop top, I can wear a corset and it really holds me up nicely. You don't have to worry about the strapless bra always falling down. Another trick is this that I put on my chest. This is a MAC Studio Fix. I put it on my chest when I'm wearing an off-the-shoulder top on the show so that my skin looks a little more airbrushed if I don't have time to get a spray tan, which I absolutely never do. So this will make me look a little more tanner, kind of blend in my freckles a little bit. Oops. And give me a nicer finish that'll translate well on the show. I never wore chest makeup until I started doing a morning show, and it really makes a difference. I don't put enough on because I get like lazy and I start to feel like I'm wearing way too much, but just put it all over. You don't need to put it on your arms because I will have sleeves on. But while I do the rest of my getting ready, I do not like wearing sleeves because they get in the way. Off the shoulder tops are a full-time job, you guys. Get under your necklace. I wonder if you guys can even see a difference yet. I'm wearing a lot today because I'm trying to prove to you that it makes a difference. And now that I know what I'm wearing also, I can pick out my lipstick color. I feel like I've been wearing a lot of pink lipsticks on the toast because it really matches the set, and the few times I wore red lipstick, I looked really crazy, like a clown, but that was also when our lighting wasn't on point yet, so maybe I should give red another chance. Okay, just went through my lipsticks. I'm actually gonna wear a red because you guys deserve the signature Jackie O. I put Aquaphor on while I was doing my makeup. Now I wipe it off a little bit with the back of my hand. I'm wearing Rosie by Kylie. Usually that part I would film for my Insta story, but instead I'm filming it for you. Cupid's bow. That's really the whole thing. I don't really skimp on my Insta story. Now I'll take my hair down, which is very straight today because I just straightened it and I wasn't in the mood to try and give it volume. That would take forever. So now I'm gonna use a bunch of different sprays. First, I need to spray down my flyaways. Jiggle. Don't worry, I'm on a diet. Spray down my flyaways, comb them through with a comb. They're still gonna come up again, but we do the best we can. Then I love this thickening Bumble and Bumble hairspray. I don't know what it's for. It's not for the way that I use it, but it almost feels like a detangler. And I put it in, it makes my hair like sticky and wet, and therefore like when I bump it up, it'll have a chance at staying. A fighting chance. And I don't know if you guys know, but I always bump up that side and forget about this side. I'll put a little bit here. This is a great spray for when you have like a beachy wave going on. And maybe I will do some bobby pins just so that I don't look like untamed. I never know what to do with my hair anymore. I know you guys know I'm growing it out. It's going really well. I used my collagen peptides this morning. I used my horse shampoo last night. Hopefully in a few months I'll be a new gal. I might have to get some extensions in the meantime. Can you believe I lost my extensions? Like, who loses a bag of hair? I'm gonna have a little gloss over it. And now I need to fix my Cupid's bow again. Always fixing my Cupid's bow. Okay, so that is the hair and makeup portion of this. I'm out of deodorant today, so I have to use Mames's men's deodorant. Shout out to Certain Dry for saving your girl. Okay, shoes for the toast are always a very hard choice. That's not right. Because I never know what vibe I'm going for, so I usually just wear sneakers. Today, I'm gonna wear dirty ass Converse because it's been a minute. Put my sleeves on, gonna snap a pic for my daily kawaii. Finish my coffee before I head out the door. Now I wait in my lobby for Claudia to pick me up. The best carpool ever.
Okay, we're about to pick up Jackie. Yes, she'll be out in 1 second. There she is. Glamour shot.
This rider has extra stops on the way. Confirming the
Man, she's gonna be so damn slow.
Hey sis!
Hey sis!
Fancy seeing you here. How's it going?
Dead. Woke up so early to film this stupid video.
How early?
8.
I set my alarm for 8, but I got up at 8:30.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this video.
Me too. I have some questions creatively, but I guess we can talk about that when we're done with the video. So we have Sophie, whatever her name is.
Sophie.
I'm not even gonna
Proposal.
pretend to pronounce her last name.
You know what? I can take the lead on Sophie because I watched the episode last night.
No, sorry. You must take the lead on Sophie.
I watched the episode last night, and I had no. We booked her last week because she's a friend of a friend, and I had questions about the show, The Proposal, but I had no clue that she won.
Right. We didn't know we were getting an engaged woman on our show.
Like this, and you know she was runner-up with Scallop Fingers.
Okay, my hand hurts. Can you?
Yeah. If you have questions about Scallop Fingers, we're obviously going to take your questions. I just have so many questions of my own. Like, what makes a girl go on The Proposal and not The Bachelor? Especially a girl of her caliber. That's not going to work, so we'll just hold it up. Usually, honestly, we sit in silence.
Yeah. So if you want to see what it's really like, let's show 'em.
Unless we have something to say. Like on a Monday, we have a lot to say. On a Tuesday, not so much.
All right, my arm hurts. We'll see you at the studio.
Hey, sister.
They say chivalry is dead. Ladies first.
Ooh.
Just another day in the cog of the corporate machine.
Of the corporate hour-and-a-half job.
Totally.
Thank you. Morning.
Morning.
Our guest is here already. She is so prompt.
No, she's not prompt. She's early, which isn't fun.
She's not prompt, she's early. Walking to our studio.
Sorry.
Morning.
What's up, MTV? Welcome to my cribs. Come on in. This is
This is Toast TV.
This is Toast TV.
This is where the toast gets made.
Look, this is where royalty sits.
And there,
Where
sorry.
royalty sister sits. Wait, come back.
Why don't you explain to everyone sort of the inspiration
Sure.
behind the set?
So the inspiration was just toasty vibes. Only, which is really hard to achieve if you don't really know what that means, and it's something that comes from your soul. So I can't really explain it if you don't know what it was, but if you are a Patreon member, you know what toasty vibes are, and I don't even need to explain them to you. So these two chairs really,
Really were the focal pieces.
the focal pieces, yeah, they were quite expensive, but very worth it. And then I found this table on Wayfair, obviously, because everything amazing comes from Wayfair. And then we were like, what does this set need? A love fern. So we bought these fake ferns on Amazon. And
But
then
turns out they're palms, and we're so Hollywood.
we're so Hollywood, and like it wasn't enough. So we got 1, and then we got 3, and now I think we have 6.
Let's see, you guys. They have their own stages.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
5 ferns.
This
Ooh.
is fake.
That is
Don't
fake.
tell
That is for
anyone.
my wedding planner, and they are so nice.
Yeah, that's really cute.
It really helped tie the whole place together. This was something that we thought was way bigger than it was.
Oh yeah.
And now it just holds
We thought
our
it was like a
gavel.
big bookshelf, and then it came and it was tiny, and now it's like a nightstand. So that's cool.
And this is our extra chair for premium guests.
Which will be today.
Which
This
will be
is our
today.
Amazing light.
Here, we'll show you what we look like in the light. This is the toast light. There's
Wow, that's
nothing
really
like
good.
it.
Look at that highlighter.
Sorry if my breath is bad.
I didn't smell it.
I'm hungry. This is when we have a zoom in, which I personally don't like, but sometimes you gotta get the intricacies. Now we are on our way to the kitchen
To make champagne.
to make champagne.
Champagne, we'll need a 1/4 cup of seltzer and a 1/4 cup of kombucha. Hold on, sometimes it doesn't work.
Fresh kombucha. I don't know if you guys know this, but Claudia loves kombucha.
Soy sauce.
a heavy pour.
It's an exact science. I feel like Bill Nye.
This is the science fairy, guys.
Yes. Yes. Cheers. Now you have champagne. I'm like Jesus.
So now I'm gonna make my second coffee of the day because the toast does not sleep for anyone. We have crushed ice here.
Ooh, premium.
Super premium.
Close up. Wow, that's gross.
And even better than crushed ice, cold brew on tap. It always stains my shirt because there's splashback. A little bit of milk. What kind of milk should we do today? Fat.
Milky vibes
Milky vibes only.
only.
I'm gonna go fat free because if you oh, there's the half and half. Oh, I hate opening a new milk. One Splenda. Stir. Make a mess, obviously. And that is how I make my toast coffee world renowned. Now we have about 15 minutes till showtime. We've got our guzzlers. It's time to pick the fast 5 stories you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast. So first I go to page 6, People, E, maybe a little TMZ, Daily Mail, see what's out there. I'll pick a bunch of stories and then I'll take out the ones that suck the most and leave the ones that suck the least.
So what's on the docket for today?
So right now I'm seeing Meghan Markle's royal wardrobe is worth $1 million. That could be interesting. I'll have to read more. Luann celebrates 6 months of sobriety. I think we should talk about her because she's a wonderful woman. It's so thin. Oh, Dina Cortese is pregnant. Cortese, Jersey Shore. Very exciting. We'll talk about that. Let's see what the Daily Mail has for us today. Not seeing much there. Let's check out TMZ. Too bad she's China because China's in the news. Got our mics on. Testing. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great, thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Perfect, thank you.
Well,
Would you mind putting it together?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
6, 5, 4.
Thank you.
That was good.
Okay, now that we have the fast 5 stories, we do not talk about them.
We usually just like sit here in dead silence till someone goes 3, 2, 1.
You usually watch videos on your phone sometimes or start singing.
Out loud without headphones.
Sometimes we talk about other stuff, but we do not talk about the fast 5 because we don't want to have to say our jokes twice.
Right, and then we like get all the good juju like out already.
Sometimes that happens with guests too. Like we talk to them too much before the show and then we've already gotten our questions answered and we forget to ask them again.
Yeah, and then it's like I ask them again and she's like, bitch, you just asked me that.
Right, and then we have to have a fake conversation. And
Which I hate.
The toast is anything but fake, you guys.
We're authentic.
I hope you can tell from this video.
Yeah.
What you see is what you get. Are you ready? It's 10:30.
It could be my last toast ever if my seaplane to the Hamptons goes down later today, so pray for me.
I'll pray for you, but don't even put that out there.
Yeah. Well, no, if you don't put it out there, then it happens.
That's true.
If I talk about my plane crashing so much, it's not going to crash.
Yeah, it's the thing that.
Knock on wood.
Oh God.
It's 10:30. Do you know where your children are?
It's
yeah,
10:30.
they're watching the morning toast.
Do you know where your toast is? I could go for a piece of
They have an
toast.
itchy ear.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Good morning, millennials.
Good morning, millennials. Millennials, say hi to the millennials.